in Bradford County in PA. We're from counties, not towns. We can buy bait out of vending machines and spotlight deer while we're driving around. All right, we are getting ready to start Jim's shindig, right? One-Eyed Archer's shindig. And we have some prizes. And I grew up with Yamu. Agnes and Lee did a number on me, and this is where the zombies spawn.
They're coming to get you, Barbara. They're coming for you, Barbara. Look, there comes one of them now.
A quick look at Jim's shop before everybody gets here. This is his crossbow shop. We got some targets hanging up, all kinds of good stuff here. Oh, look what I see here, though. Look at that. The spinal tap. I'm using a gimbal today, so hopefully that's not going to make you nauseated. I don't know. But seems to be working all right. Crossbows hanging on the wall. Got a great selection of crossbows. Whole great selection of people coming today. Pretty excited about this. Been kind of waiting for this. Vital X430 from Killer Instinct. Pretty sweet looking combo.
Here's your power button right here to turn it on. Push it and hold it, and then the screen will light up. This is the laser rangefinder right here. Mine is zeroed at 30 yards. Then to range, mash it once, and you'll see inside the viewfinder it will display the yards wherever the widget's pointed at. And then to lock it, you just mash it again.
Then it compensates in the viewfinder?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it adjusts in the viewfinder. This is the record button. The record button, you mash that for record. And then if you're hunting, you can short press the power button and it'll put it in standby mode. So it's not eating your battery. A pause, yes. And then if you see something or hear something, just one short click of the power button and it's back up. The one thing on these, if you saved a yardage and you put it in standby mode, it reverts back to your zero, whatever you have it zeroed at. So, but yeah, and then these buttons are for running night vision or setting up zeros, also brightness. What I really like about, one thing I really like about it is once you know your own target, it's one shot to zero this. Because after you take your shot, you can take a picture of it on the scope and it freezes it. And then you just go into your menu and you know, just take the crosshair to where your arrow's at. And it's been spot on for me, working out that way. So
Been using it how long?
I think I got it in September. I killed a deer with it last year, recorded it. Turned out pretty good. It wasn't in the greatest focus. Here's the focus, because I was just learning the scope and still learning the scope, honestly. But
So the focus is this barrel.
yep,
barrel
it's that
adjustment
barrel
up front.
right
Yep.
there.
Oh, and it's a zip tie. Now that's a handy way of doing it.
Yeah.
Man, I never thought about that, but that's perfect.
That's my
yeah,
my hillbilly.
a perfect solution. You don't need more than that. The scope will zoom in, not
Yes.
affect your accuracy.
Yes, it will zoom in, not affect your accuracy at all. So, and it's real easy. Just, I would say, one thing is just learning what the buttons do, the functions of the buttons. You know.
All right.
You can adjust the joystick to up and down.
I ain't touching anything.
All right, this as well. So the Zulus, this is 3 to 9, 3 to 12. It says 3 to 12. That time. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
this is the one I
3 to
had
12
my eye
scope.
on.
Yeah, that's
This is a sweet one. Jim's chasing mice or something. This, I'm going to turn it around here real quick. And this is the infrared, okay? So you can actually unscrew the infrared sensor. take that out, put in a dummy cap, and that dummy cap will allow you to maybe be legal. You got to check your local regulations, check your state regulations, federal regulations, depending on where you hunt. But this is not, you can actually turn this into something that doesn't have night vision if you are so inclined. Today that's left in there so that it does have the night vision. Okay. And we've got a focus up front. We can adjust, which adjusts nicely. Doesn't adjust too easy, not too difficult. It's a real crisp focus, a real shallow depth of field. It actually pulls right in on your focus, just about perfect. We do have, right now it's zoomed into 4.5x, tells me on the screen. Bluetooth is enabled. I see an SD card that's on here, Wi-Fi indicator, a microphone recording, battery level indicator. It does have, it's also telling me, oh, the level is on here. Boy, that level is nice and sensitive too. Wow, that's pretty cool. We're basically just going to unscrew this, which is the unit itself. The whole unit would be contained in here. Yep. And then we would replace it with this, just a cap, just an empty cap. So you're not in the woods with the what would be considered an illegal hunting device in certain circumstances. So that might suffice, that might fix the problem as far as the legality of this scope if you're hunting legally during the daytime.
Well, I was actually
getting ready
for the snow, but it had warmed up and I hadn't shot.
All right, try the Oracle X out with the Hybrid X.
You need to loosen this to move, or?
Yeah, the one on the left, it'll be the top spiral. Put the crosshairs on it and then just...
See a little dot there?
Yep.
Here?
And that's true. Yep. Yeah, snapped on good.
Yep.
It should be on there good. So.
Wow.
Look at that.
That's pretty nice.
7 counties, still going strong. Oh, dip your fanny in the Susquehanna or Monongahela, Allegheny, Ohio. Say hi to Bill and Punxsutawney. Centralia's on fire from the cold. Possum Hollow, Slippery Rock, and Bird in Hand. Coon Hunter, Natty Grove, Clyde number 3. Mars and Moon by way of telescope. Fear not 84, Chick-Shin-Yi. The Quakers wanted freedom of religion. Penn got the woods from Charlie number 2. The neighbors to the north got all the Indians, and we got the Amish and the Mennonites too. We eat hoagies and subs, not grinders. Here we call it soda or pop. Philadelphia cream steak, Millsworth barbecue is perfectly hot. Pittsburgh salad and pierogies, Heinz 57 sauce and ketchup too. Yingling and Rolling Rock and cases only. Hershey's chocolate to name a few. Does the name Heinz mean more than ketchup to you? He was our senator before we went blue. So, take 2, and I'm really sorry, but we had a lot of questions about this crossbow. So Jim is going to explain and answer those questions.
Yep. So this is Killer Instinct's brand new reverse limb SWAT. Be out in 2026.
Woo!
Not really.
Not really.
So this bow is a SWAT XP originally. Had some issues with it after many years of being a great bow. I sent it to a custom bow builder, Tim Burkhart up in Michigan. Wanted something different, so I had him do a reverse limb. And yeah, shoots about right around 380, like a 415 grain arrow. Not super fast, but smooth, quiet. Trigger's great. It's got everything SWAT trigger and everything on it. But future forged grip. Of course, Oracle X. Yep. Swatty. That's been the bow's name since birth.
You intend to hunt with this, do you?
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we've noticed today, a couple people had a chance to shoot it, and you can tell how quiet this crossbow is.
It's only 22 inches long. Shoots 19-inch arrows. They go right to the end. Perfect little bow.
Yards, and it's zeroed for 30 yards. So I would say you'll probably maybe be an inch high at that 20-yard target. Okay. You know. So yeah.
I like that part. So. Adjustable stock. Hypertac 420. Here we go. I'm going to see if I can make use of this.
We did a
setup here.
video on it, so he wants to get like a follow-up.
Well, I've been told by the
You can adjust the stock if you need to.
not TV.
That extends. Red button, hold the red button, pull it back.
Hey, finally got here.
Nice. Oh, that's slick. I like it all the way back, at least in this position. Nice scope. Scope goes at 100, but it's got lots of room between the reticles on the scope. This is a nice scope. I'm just going to shoot the kinetic at 20 yards and see what I can do with it. Safety. Ease that forward. Nice quiet safety. I'm going to show everybody how bad I am here.
Oh, Shaw took the girls for a ride when they
Before we made the left to come up here, I said, dead on. I like that. For me, that's like a really good shot. Like that forging fire shot. Your shots will kill. You can't beat that. Look at that. Not bad. And the kinetic stopped the Hypertac arrow. These are a 166 probably diameter arrow, something like that.
204, I think.
204.
Yep,
okay.
204, I think.
Pretty sweet. Yep. So Jim, we're shooting the OG here. This is the original SWAT.
Yep. Original SWAT 385. That's Mr. Chris behind the bow.
Fantastic.
20, 30, 40, right?
Yep.
You know what I mean? And people are like, can you come out now?
Nope.
A
A little bit to the, it's nice. It's real nice. A little bit to the left, but that could be me. You know, shoulder surgery and all. Trigger's real nice. That's what I like about it, is the trigger.
Can't beat them.
And the scope that come with it.
Or something after you shot a woodchuck at 82 yards.
Leave the arrow off until it's
Killer Instinct LogiX 435.
Here it is. Where have we seen this before?
Well, since the last video, it's got a few upgrades. Got a MV36 scope, put one of my levels on there, and a Future Forge grip.
Future Forge grip.
You know, my go-to.
Go-to grip. Yeah, this is a one-eyed archer special.
Yeah.
All pimped out. And you got, what's this thing here? What is this?
This is a sled cocker.
It's a cocking device?
Yes.
A vintage cocking device. There you go.
I do have a crank.
He does have a crank, yes.
For the purpose of this video, you're getting to see the rope.
I did not. I didn't even have one coming in. I
On there?
I literally
see at the top you say like 3X or 4X.
So yeah, or night. There's 3.
Then if you want to decock it, you can
Crank it all the way up to
little lever right here on the side.
Work the lever.
Push that forward.
Watch
Pick
this.
up.
Oh yeah, it's letting it down.
Done.
Let down decocking system. You can't beat that. Can't beat it. What more do you want?
Super easy.
Well, are we going to shoot it?
We are going to get some guys shooting it right now.
Now, these dots, 20, 30, and 40.
All the way down to 150.
All right, we're going to 150.
What?
Shoot them in the trees.
110 is double.
That's 1, 30, 40.
For your bow is about as far as you'll look.
Safety is right here.
Stand at that. Everything in the house is 30 yards.
Like even down to your shelter, right in 3 months.
His beard when he was younger. Yeah. Pretty much like
Kaboom.
A little hot. But that's probably me. He didn't drive from, by God, West Virginia all the way up here not to shoot some bows.
You're right about that, old buddy.
I thought he turned it off. I told him, I said, man, you're not coming back down and got his other.
A lot smoother than my bow, I know that, because I just shot mine, so it's a lot smoother than mine. A lot smoother. But like I said, I can't get over the triggers. The only trigger that I've shot that competes was the one that I did the trigger job on, like Hunter's bow. The trigger job on it. These, for a fact, the trigger is just something else. Shoots smooth. I don't want to be a fanboy, but there's a lot of them around here. There's a lot of them around here. I may be a ½ inch high on the bow that I just shot. You know what I mean? Yeah. Right. That's hard to, out of the box, shoot at 40 yards, ½ inch high. Right. Did a trigger kit on that one, and then on my nephew's. And this one here turned out real good. There's a guy on CBN that does triggers, Rich Johnson.
Off of Nemesis. One that started as Achilles, whatever you want to call it, that Jim had.
Yeah.
And Randy.
Ooh.
What are they for? Where are you going to shoot them out of?
I am going to shoot them out of the Hybrid Excalibur over there.
And there's 15 deer out there. Should be. And there's a couple bucks, and there's one there. I'm like, oh, take him if he gets pulled over. All of a sudden, I'm watching this guy, and there's another buck. And out of the corner of my eye, I see something. He just comes in. He's coming. He owns the place. He's cooking the walk. And what happened was, most of the does hauled ass, and there were 2 young bucks. Like, they all hauled ass. They went right by me. They came right past me on both sides, and then he's standing out there like, who wants some of this? Yeah. And his buddy, like the junior guy, like, he. But this was one of those. Fucking right here at me. How can I even do another arrow? And I'm like, maybe this is the time I don't get rich.
I'm just going to see if it'll.
So I'm going to do mini splits in his rental house there. And I took it upon myself when I realized where the property was. Does this guy even know he's right here? The yard looks like a quarter-acre lot. But yeah, he's so big. All this woods and hills and there's a power line. Oh, man.
Doesn't work.
Oh, this is the most convenient thing ever. Well, I got a clear shot, I can tell you that. 81. Wait. Give it a nudge.
Like an old friend, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's the best.
It's family.
The dot is all the way at the bottom of this.
Oh, yeah, but you don't want to put it on.
Right, you have to take it off and on or screw everything. Is somebody videoing him with his phone?
The idea is that you normally just take the whole crank off.
Wait a minute. Is it there yet?
Is it there yet? That's great.
Is it there yet?
I mean, honestly, it could be in the bullseye in that Luminox up so high because it was coming in from
coming in from the moon.
At 80 yards, we do know it's got an angle of trajectory
That could be dead on.
something less than horizontal.
Yeah.
It's just at a 45-degree angle.
Do we need to get that Bunjie arrow first?
I don't
think I'll hit
it. 220.
If I hit it, I'm doing
We'll risk it.
We'll risk it.
Just
Ready?
Yep.
Trust me, these guys know.
Oh, I think I hit
That Luminoc went out.
Luminoc went
Oh,
out.
I turned off my Luminoc.
He killed it.
Yeah.
That's great.
I was aiming for that. Like, go ahead, double down. Half Luminoc arrow. Go ahead, double down, send them too.
History fantastic.
Alright, so I probably need to do all that again because my red dot went out.
Crosshair on.
Yeah, I know.
You just did that one click where you can kind of, it has a tactile.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's a killer.
You cannot interfere with the money. All right, 40 yards, I'm going to aim a little bit high. Yep.
Yeah.
See how I did at 40 yards. Man, I'm pretty proud of myself. With a red dot, my first time shooting a red dot scope on anything. 40 yards, that's not bad when you got, that's a view of how far away this is. Pretty sweet.
See, I would have had one of them bursts, I'd be okay. I better go like, grab the little clip.
Philadelphia cream cheesesteak meals or barbecue was perfectly hot. Pittsburgh salad and pierogies, Heinz 57 sauce and ketchup too. Yingling and Rolling Rock in cases only, Hershey's chocolate to name a few. Does the name Heinz mean more than ketchup to you? He was our senator before we went blue. Second state is #1 in my book.